The Protestant Reformation began when Martin Luther published his 95 Theses in Wittenberg, Germany. In 1517, the Catholic Church became corrupt with power, and many of the priests and monks lived much richer than the average townsperson. The Church had also become intertwined with the law and supervised marriages, childbirths, contracts, wills, and deaths. They also spread the belief that without proper rituals done by the Church, the average soul would burn in hell. Martin Luther and John Calvin pushed the belief that the sole religious authority should be the Bible, not the Pope or priests, as they are prone to be corrupted by desires of the flesh. The selling of indulgences was the center of Catholic corruption. John Tetzel was an infamous salesman who was known for conflicting with the movement leader, Martin Luther. John Tetzel's job of selling indulgences mindlessly infuriated Martin Luther, causing him to further progress against the selling of indulgences. The Reformation encouraged townspeople to think for themselves, and have a free choice of religion. In the 1530s, King Henry VIII of England split from the Catholic Church and began the broad reform movement in England. The Council of Trent had also formed in 1545, led by Pope Paul III, which went hand in hand with the goals of the Counter-Reformation. Through 12 sessions, the council reformed the abuse of indulgences and power, and reintroduced traditional Catholic teachings. In the 16th and early 17th centuries, the Counter-Reformation was led by the Roman Catholic Church to reintroduce the doctrine the Protestants were against in the first place. The Counter-Reformation banned the selling of indulgences and tried to give power to the Pope and the authorization of saints. The Jesuits then began to travel throughout Protestant societies and indigenous lands to preserve the relevance of the Catholic Church. The Counter-Reformation refined many of the Catholic Church's corrupted faults, which revived the religion in some parts but did not stop the spread of Protestant ideas. The 30 Years' War broke out in 1618, fought mostly in Germany, and was fought between Roman Catholics and Protestants. The war broke out political struggles, but eventually ended in 1648, with the Peace of Westphalia. Some important leaders like Richelieu helped France gain important power and support King Louis XIV's absolute monarchy. All these religious movements, especially the Reformation, began a split between Roman Catholicism and Protestant traditions. It also influenced Western Europe to offer basic rights, such as freedom of religion and conscience. It also pushed forward the separation of church and state, as Roman Catholicism did not hold absolutism over all of Europe. The Protestant Reformation also helped the Catholic Church reform the selling of indulgences, the dictatorship of the Pope, and the idolization of saints. The Reformation also led to the development of democracy throughout Europe.